Welcome back to Let's Play Medieval 2 Total War England campaign episode the 44th with me, Squawker. And when we left off, we got excommunicated because, you know what, I wasn't taking him over Pope's bullshit, I was sick of him, and I'm my own independent nation that's now bigger than anyone else's. I can do what I want. I'm above that bloody old fucking pointy hat man who I can just pick the next Pope anyway, because I control the College of Cardinals, so the next Pope will just reconcile me and he'll be English and love me. So yeah. No, I'm not petty, by the way. Right, anyway, what are we up to today? Well, what we are up to is we have had a very fun time going on the offensive. We have taken Prague, we have taken Stockholm, and I am now beginning to make my initial designs on Stellen. But we've got to play a bit defensively now. The French have decided to rebuff my advances and are heading my way. Little do they know, though, that once I defeat this incoming attack, I am going to go 10-1 on them. Because with no papal interference, I'm going to fucking get Bordeaux at long last. By the way, since we can get Bordeaux, you know what, bugger it. Go blockade the port. We're having that. May as well. Yeah, we could do that. Right, anyway, but when we did leave off, we were at the very end of this turn, so we are going to jump onto the next one as it stands. And we're going to observe the French advance. We're going to see where they go. As it stands, I project they are planning to hit Paris, which I've now heavily garrisoned with plenty of my better units. So if they do attempt to do a one-turn siege, we may be able to hold them off. Otherwise, we'll sally forth. I'm going to draw in reinforcements from Roger Webb. And we'll fight this one as much as we can. We'll try and push them back to Dijon and hopefully take it. And I also may start making plans on getting Bern from Staufen. Either way, as it stands, I would like to start pushing against the French more, because I'm going to take advantage of my newfound freedom from the Pope. Either way, let's head on to turn 92. Oh, someone's having an excruciating death over there. Right, the French are playing a different strategy, and by the way, the Polish are sending another attack, so we're going to do that. Stockholm is having some civil disorder, unfortunately, and so is Alexandria, so we need to deal with those. Stockholm needs to retrain its garrison, and actually that puts it back in the OK, and we'll repair that church. Alexandria, they haven't quite got it out of their system, so we need to do something about that. Ideally, you know what, Jasper, get yourself up to Alexandria and take the role of governor. And Cairo, I know you're a bit stretched for troops, but if you could spare 2 town militia. That didn't do a shit. Alright, well, fine. Cairo, you recruit some additional town militia just to keep your town watched, and then at least I've got money. I mean, we've got that brothel underway at least. Repair the city watch and just start rebuild. Actually, no, recruit additional town watch just to help. And Cairo, I'll tell you what, you work on a great market. No, because that doesn't make money. Well, it makes money. Work on a city hall. That might help us out, right? cool. Ooh, purple thing. Oh yeah, obviously it's gonna... Pope's gonna start packing in the Polish cardinals now, just to spite me. What do we know about Tobias Zacharek, by the way? Because at least he's heading to Magdeburg, where I'm gonna stop him.
I am not here to negotiate the truce.
Yeah, he's crusading, right. I think I'm about to be crusaded on. Right, a new homeland, by the way. Oh, the Mongols. They've captured something. Great. It only took them like 100 years. Nah, not really. But still, these people have at last captured a settlement worthy of serving as a new western capital for their vast and expansive empire. Though their initial siege of this place was terrifying, more foreboding is in fact they are now ready to expand. Oh great, so the Mongols are here to stay for a little longer. Well done, Mongols. Where the fuck is Antioch? Oh, it's right on my doorstep. Great! Well, at least we know where they are now. Right, you.
Your Majesty.
You know, we'll do the Turkish lines first, then we'll
Approaching
deal with the
their
Mongols.
dignitary, sire.
You can turn around, because I don't really care about what Egypt's doing down there. They can do whatever they want. They can even build up a super army, because I will still smash that shit back right into the ground. Let's have a quick chat with Mosul first, and let's just see if there's anything interesting going on there.
There is something you wish to speak of?
Yes, I would like to speak with you, Sultan Tutush. I will offer you an alliance. It's considered very demanding. However, I will give you my map information, and you will give yours as well, because, hey, fair's fair. I will also offer you military access to my lands, and I'm not going to declare war on the Mongols, because that's stupid. I'll sweeten the pot with a little bit of money for you as well. What say I'll give you 2,500 florins. Balanced. Perfect. Alright, Turks, want to be my mate for a little while? You know, just keep the Egyptians and Mongols in check, you know, as mutual partners.
I see little my people need in your offer, Sadiq.
The Sultan agrees that I does not need to entwine his fate with yours so strongly. You're the fucking Sultan, why'd you... Oh, whatever. Right, so that is a
If you came to
shit.
insult us, it has worked.
Well, I think I pissed him off now. Well, look, whatever. I should have offered him a counter proposal and just given him my map information anyway, just to build up some relation. But oh, whatever. Right. War declared, by the way. Milan's at war with Spain because Milan isn't very good at geography. I think they were intending to start a war with me, but they failed. By the way, my blockade was successful, and we have been given 3 additional units of billmen in London. So they will go and join the Gentlemen's Club in Nottingham. End of term report. We're doing alright. The Mongols are trying to stumble me in some areas though. And as for you, Robin, you're going to Antioch. I want to know everything the Mongols are up to. And you, Mr. Birmingham,
Name thy target.
your skill increase got you up to 40%. Right, let's go and watch you get killed by some guards now, because lightning doesn't strike twice with you, does it, sonny boy? I'd have more emotions, but I could see that coming a million miles off. Cause I think we've managed to find an even stupider tactic. Why are you trying to start a fire? I mean, I think there's actually less obvious ways to start a fire. You could have just actually just put some paper in the house and just chucked a torch through the. I mean, what? Right. The idiot is dead. That was Darwinism, what we just saw there, and we are going to ignore it now. Faction announcements, by the way. Paul de Beauchamp died, as did Franz Chamberlain. Wow, he had a successful life then. Losing Paul is a bit pissy. Well, that's probably why there is a new cardinal in the house, because Paul was a cardinal, and a good one of that. Edward has gained some more chivalry, by the way. King Arthur's become more loyal. Giles is becoming less loyal. Just gave him something to do like a turn ago, and Michelle Dane has a nun. So yeah, Giles, I don't know why you're suddenly feeling unappreciated, but you're in Magdeburg, so don't worry, you're about to have something really fun to do. That being said, spend a turn retraining before we make our move on the Polish. Because I would rather have a full strength army. York has completed its upgrade, by the way. Cairo has counselling chambers, and Aarhus now has a military academy, which means we can start training demi-lancers, I believe. Because that was a fun new unit. Yeah, here we are, demi-lancers. Oh, right, they're actually from the fucking future. They have a trend of a latter medieval period of reducing the amount of overall armour while improving the remaining armour to protect vital areas, probably against guns. Demi-lancers are more mobile and cheaper to equip than... Oh, right, they're cheaper. Alright, we'll chuck a load in. I wanna give these guys a test run. I think they might be cool. So we'll get some demi-lancers and also start recruiting some additional bill militia. We may need them if the Polish start getting a bit raggy. So yeah, I do want to keep Aarhus' garrison topped up. Michel Dane, by the way, you're the new guy. Can you set fire to the winch?
Question, my lord.
Or...
The heretic will not survive.
I hope not. Oh, wait, did you just become a cardinal instantly? Or is that just a really fancy outfit you're wearing today? No, he's just a bishop. How interesting. I didn't even know we had a bishop system installed yet. Wrong dude, you retard! Oh well, he somehow did it. We're just using magic. Right, anyway, yeah. Blasphemer's gone, so I'm happy with that. Trait increased, by the way. He's now a servant of God. And recruitment report. Angier has a longbowman. Mailed knights and levy spears. Aarhus, our new priest who we've just seen in action. Seriously, has he become a cardinal already? If he has, that'll be fucking hilarious. Let's see, I've got Hugh, I've got Ralph. There's a lot of Polish ones in there now. We are competing Philip. And we've still got Hubert's. Hubert's maxed out, by the way, so he's a preferite, but we are going to be competing with fucking Nigoslaw. He's my rival. Yeah. He's just calling himself a bishop because he fucking can. Unless it's because... Ah, wait, maybe it's just because he's more pious. He gets to be one. So... Yeah. Unless it's because we have a cathedral. I wonder if we get archbishops then. I don't know. Right, anyway, look, we have a bishop and we're not going to dispute it because you know what? Bishops are cool and they're good at killing things for me. Right, anyway, you lot. Frenchy Frenchers. You're kind of spreading everywhere like a bad cold. I've got Captain Audin on his way now. Coward. We'll deal with him. We've got Bohème on the Poitiers.
In due time, mon ami.
Don't worry, mon ami. I'm gonna fucking mon-kill you in a minute. What we know about him is his army could be weak, could be strong. What we see so far is less than impressive, with peasant crossbows and armoured sergeants who I've grown to respect less and less as times progress now. Captain Julien,
you are not my
we suspect he's weak, and oh, this is a prince of France, actually, Prince Machiette.
May we meet on the battlefield, you and I.
He's got some seriously, why is France bringing depleted units all the time? Do they like have a really bad rebel problem or something? Because I don't think they're at war with anyone else, so I don't know what France does with their troops. They just seem to have crap attrition. Right, anyway, we're gonna tackle the French this episode, so that's really our main goal. So we're gonna keep it easy. We're gonna kick out Captain Audin first, so we're gonna pretty much chuck everything we have. I will leave behind one unit of spear militia just to watch the gates, though. So they'll stay behind. Everyone else, we're gonna do a Captain Audin now.
Marching to war.
If he tries to run away, I'm only gonna chase him within reason. If he's like gonna run all the way back to Bordeaux, it's not worth my time. I'll just boot him out for now, and we'll chase him down later when we come to take Bordeaux for good. Because we will do that. Alright, no, Audin wants to fight, so that's fine. Strength is 1-to-1, so he must have a trick up his sleeve. In that, he's spamming the dismounted feudal knights as hard as he can. Good thing I brought the anti-armor dismounted English knights then. He could be a bit tricky to deal with because I'm lacking in missiles. I do have my longbowmen who should be able to cut a couple of them up. The peasants, yeah, they don't stand a chance. But yeah, he outnumbers me on the infantry front quite well. But the lack of balance in his army might be his undoing. My artillery should be able to chew up quite a few of his knights. And my cavalry should be able to do some quick flank hammer and anvil charges. And I trust in my dismounted English knights to get some good kills. So, this one could honestly go either way. We might get a victory, but it might not be the best victory in the world. Either way, we're still going to march forth. I'm going to try and take down Captain Ordenin and beat back the first little French advance that we've seen in a while. Then the second, then the third, then the fourth. We're going to get rid of all 4 of them, and then we're going to conquer France for good.
The troops are assembled. Prepare for battle.
Wonder why everyone loves lions, by the way. Everyone's fucking obsessed with them. Oh yeah, he's a captain. He won't make a speech, by the way. So yeah, right. Now, we may have an awkward situation here in that the enemy has a hill and I don't. Awkward in that they're on a hill and don't have any missiles to use whatsoever, but awkward in the fact that it's going to be hard for me to hit anything. What the fuck is that over there, by the way? Is that like someone trying to build a mosque? Oh, there's a pope just built a new house here. I don't know what that is, but alright, we'll ignore that for now. I think we'll just set up at the bottom of the hill, so the artillery will just have to try and do its best to fire up, and we're going to have our longbows set up just in front of it. They'll have their stakes out as per usual, and mailed knights, they're at the rear, waiting to do their initial flank charges. As it stands, we'll have a front line of... I'm going to trust my artillery to not do something clumsy today. But yeah, it's going to be knights, and then we're going to have the heavy dismounted English in the middle, because they're going to pretty much take the brunt of a charge, but I trust in their armor piercing abilities just to absolutely carve shit up. And you know what, I'm actually going to bring the longbows forward. They can once more have their stacks set up. Guard, no, nothing there. By the way, lads, we're going to go on guard. I know we're technically on the offensive, but recently the enemy has been spending a lot of their time just marching on me. So I'm kind of expecting the French to do the same thing. Spears, by the way, you're on the flanks, and you're not going to be too useful in this. But the ones who are armoured might be able to stand for a while, but this is not really your fight. You will just be support today. You will just try and seep around the flanks, try and keep things claustrophobic for the enemy, because that will nibble away at their morale. Either way, that's pretty much our fight. In a way, we should play for morale, but I don't want these guys using fire arrows. I do prefer it when these guys use their accurate arrows, because I want to try and cut the French numbers down as much as possible. I'm just not really a big believer in fire arrows. It's just my preference. All right, once they get in range, just open fire. It looks like they are just going to go for a straight charge forward. They don't really have any other tricks up their sleeves. I can't really play defensive with their army, because they haven't built a defensive army. They've built a crap army out of fucking twigs. Strong twigs, mind you. Big twigs. But still twigs. I think they are advancing. Yeah, they are advancing. They're just going to take their time over it today. I think they're a little wary that I might deploy forward. And I have deployed quite far back. So, yeah, they just need their... They need their time. They need their time to march. But still, they're coming to me. I'm not coming to them. And, yeah, the elevation may play against me. I probably should have deployed deeper into the valley, but... if I did that, I was worried that the enemy might not even bother advancing at all. Still, they are coming, so they're taking the bait somewhat. Okay, come on, just a little bit next. Right, artillery, get your first shots out. See what you can take down. Longbows, they're taking their first shots now. Actually, they're just reloading, and they're going to get ready. Target the centre unit, please. Leave the peasants alone. I'll have something else to do. Were those armoured peasants, by the way? No, they weren't. I don't know if you can armour a peasant. Well, actually, no, they've got fucking padded armour on. Wow, you can actually armour a peasant. Ooh, good shot! That was brilliant. More of that, please, artillery. More of that, right. Looks like they're speeding up, actually. We're going to run down the hill. Okay, that's fine. Well, not too fine, but I did just cut down a lot of them with that one volley there, but yeah. They're going to go for the full run, right. You lot, get behind the line. Get yourselves ready for a fight. Looks like the enemy wants to just bull rush me, so I'm going to get the archers behind. Stakes can try and cut up some of their numbers. Right, spears, get around the flank. You lot get around the flank. Artillery, you can get one last shot out around the flank if you wish. But the enemy's going to start clashing with me. Right, knights. Don't rush it, actually. You don't need to rush. Time is of the essence somewhat. Oh, wow, you guys didn't do very well. Did you guys just somehow lose to peasants? Oh, God, they were the armoured ones as well. What the fuck? Right, That was a bit peculiar. Whichever one of you is a general... Oh, wait, you can't do Sally Forbes. You can make a wedge, however, and that might help us out. You lot, you are going to, unfortunately, take the brunt of another unit who I didn't really want you to fight, but unfortunately it's going to happen. Actually, you just made him run away. Well done. You didn't really make him run away. You did it with the power of thinking and positive spirits. Right, artillery, I want you to call it a day for the second. Longbows, yeah, I want you to potentially start firing, but I don't want to do it just yet. By the way, guys, thank you for coming back. Didn't want you going just yet. Right, English Knights, how are you doing? You're holding the line. You're doing quite well, actually. Right, try and hit this unit. Unfortunately, because I've trapped those guys behind the stakes, I can't charge. Actually, no, go for the ones who are fighting the spears. They're the ones who really need hitting. But yeah, we need to be wary. I don't want to hit my own spikes. That would be clumsy and stupid and really fucking... well done, idiot. But yeah, that'd be clumsy, stupid, and really regrettable. And come on, guys, did you really try on that charge? Because what I'm seeing is a lot of units who did not try. Right, get yourselves out of there and do it again. And do it properly this time. That was embarrassing to watch. Right. Spears, get rid of those peasants. I can't afford to have them somehow chewing away at my forces. They need to be gone. They're just causing a distraction, and they actually are getting a few lucky hits, so get rid of them. Knights, that was a beautiful, right, there we go. That's the first route done, right. You know what, Knights? I know in a way I should have you preferably trying to hammer and anvil everything else, but I want you to get rid of runners, because they're going to fight to a death. Actually, we're going to go berserk. Right. Knights, jump in and help. Archers, try and get a couple of shots out on those guys while they're busy. We are starting to claw back some ground here, so you know what, archers, don't bother. We're going to cascade this battle in a minute, or this is just going to start crunching up. Right. You lot, start advancing forward. We're going to get past mistakes now, but I want the English Knights to just give a little bit of a hand on these guys, because you guys can do it. I mean, you guys just know how to do it. Right. You lot, get in there. Archers, no more firing at will now. You will now fire only when I tell you to do so. Right, keep it up. You just about feudal knights. I want you to chase up here. Just lend a hand. We are doing quite well against that heavy infantry. We are bringing them down, but we still need to do every little bit of help we can, because these feudal knights are really at best a support cavalry. They're not my heavy hitters. They're not my best cavalry. We do have other better cavalry, but yeah. Either way, get rid of the peasants while you're there. We're doing an excellent job now.
The enemy general has no honor. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men.
Thought he ran a while ago, but okay, he's somewhere. Just kill whatever you can now. Yeah, there's another one going.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Kill him.
It's time to press the attack.
Right, you lot, get in there and go for the kills. But yeah, we're going to kill as much as we can. Because I'd rather not be sat. It's not that I don't want the time to come back, but I want to keep the path to Bordeaux clear. Once we got rid of the incoming French attacks, Bordeaux is one of my primary targets to hit. I've had my eye on that town for a long time. And I guess now taking it's more of a prestige thing than a strategic thing, but I still want it. It's probably making the French a packet of money at the same time, which I would do very well to deprive them of. Good job on killing that randomer, by the way. He was completely and totally necessary to my plans that his life needed to be ended or whatever. Yeah, we're nearly there on these guys. Kill him, come on, you know what you're doing. I think we know what we're doing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we know what we're doing. Come on, lads, finish my job. I'll just ride next to him. Yeah, we're having this thing again, aren't we? My most favourite of the many fucking glitches and bugs of this game. Yeah, I think he's escaped. Well, he's escaped, but his escape's barely worth it. I mean, if it's right, I think the game might just call it a full-on route and just eliminate him from life entirely. We'll just delete him. Right, who's left? Who's left? We've got just a couple of runners over here. Let's see what's going on over here. I've got my infantry chasing them. They're cutting them up as they can. Alright, they're probably going to escape, but you know what, guys? You still did a pretty good job of taking them down anyway. I mean, there we go. Look at that. We're catching them up anyway. Good job, lads. You did what you could there, and I'm proud of you. We have given the enemy quite the punch in there. And there's many more Frenchies to be killed in the next couple of minutes or so. Well,
all of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Yeah, maybe the purple start liking me again for doing all this slaughtering. I don't know. Fuck him. Right, anyway, good job, lads. not too many losses, and we brought down that enemy, mainly because they were pretty unbalanced, but yeah. Any standout players? Mailed Knights, they did very well. English Knights, they did very well, as I expected. Good. Good, 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 good.
Laying in wait for the enemy, sire.
And we could get a juicy ransom off these guys as well. Maybe I will be nice to the French and allow them to have their ransom this time around. I can always kill them again. I am superior after all.
Has the florins, sire. Oui.
I could use those florins. I'll give you the chance this time, France.
Yes.
Oh, you can't afford it? Tough shit, then. They're dead. Either way, I was going to come out a winner.
The day is ours, sire.
I don't really bother this captain. He has no conscience,
As you
right?
wish.
Back to Angers,
no
retrain
further
on the
today,
next turn, so on and so forth. I want you to continue with some recruitment. Get 2 catapults put together for our next attack, and get another unit of English Knights ready as well. Right, happy days. So, what do we do next? Well, we're going to deal with Bohemond first before we worry about Prince Machiet. Cayenne, just in case things go south, I want you to start recruiting some additional troops, however. Do one of each. We'll do a knight, a billman, and a longbow, just to keep my armies balanced. Because balance is a key to everything, as I'm going to now keep on drilling into your heads, my lovely viewers, right? And then we'll worry about him next time. I'm going to give him a turn because... Well, actually, I think I could use investing some money into Hamburg. Hamburg has some retraining to do, however. So Hamburg, get your retraining done, and then we may need to recruit some more troops. I'm going to wait till he gets closer, and I might be able to get a bead on what he's training, because for now I can't just go on hearsay alone. Which means I probably do need to get more spies out in the field, so that's something we should look into. Right, anyway, we are going to move on Bohemian first, because he won't get reinforcements from Captain Junien. And I'm not very interested in killing Captain Junien right now. We are going to take everything, by the way. We'll have Captain Athelgar move in to babysit if we can't get these guys back in time. So what we are sending is we are sending quite a few feudal knights, quite a few archers, yeomen, billmen, cavalry. We've got a bit of everything really, and we have some artillery. So this should be a good enough army to wipe out any French dirt that happens to trespass in my living room.
By your will, sire, we shall engage.
Also, Paris doesn't really get pissed off when I leave it with no garrison whatsoever. Just like, oh, bugger it, they're killing French people. We've come to accept that, and we love it, and we love our masters for doing so. Alright, anyway, here we go. So, by the way, we're going to do it at night because I'm going to bully you, Bohemond. Oh, wait, did he lose command? No, he didn't. Oh, well, I just get more command. Hey. So, yeah. Bohemond de Poitiers has 1,800 men. I have 2,153, so I outnumber him. And the troop quality has definitely slanted in my favour. France, you almost had me going for a minute that you were going to actually attempt to be a credible threat. And then you just launched this shit against me. So we are fighting 3 units of peasants. 1 dismounted feudal knight. So yeah, they're not threatening because I just ate 5 of them for, well, 4 of them for breakfast. Or dinner or supper. A unit of merc spears. They're weak. They're weakened armoured sergeants. 4 armoured sergeants as well. Yeah, we can bring them down. Just something like cavalry, don't engage them. He's also got 2 units of mercenary crossbows, backing up a unit of peasant crossbows once more. I don't really consider them to be much of a threat. My longbows are far superior to them. And a unit of mailed knights alongside the general. Yeah, he's not the royalist general, so he shouldn't be the biggest threat in the world anyway. Mailed knights, we're pretty capable of killing those off quite easily. This should be a battle I should win without excuse. So we're going to get in there and we're going to bring this guy down. I have a good feeling about this one, so let us go in. Straight pressure once more is 3-2 in my favour, so nothing should really be going wrong. Let's kill some more Frenchies.
Muster your courage, men! We march into battle!
For what can war but endless walls still breed? I don't know, but it breeds.
Time for battle has come. But it is not my way to send men into needless peril or throw lives away. Be assured, I will not ask any more of you than I would ask of myself. I ask only that you fight with honor and do not turn your back to the foe. Together then, we will have victory, for such is to my taste and my custom in battle. Our French foes hold us in scant regard, lads. This is a mistake they often make, being arrogant and wine-sodden in equal measure. With God's good graces, we shall strike down a quarter of our enemy's army today. Courage will be our watchword, despair theirs. And now, any man here who is not praying for our victory had better make his peace with God, for he'll find none with me or in England later. Now, I place my fate in the hands of the Lord. Bring me my broadsword, and let me kiss the cross, lest I die. To battle!
That is not encouraging when I hear that we are fighting a quarter of all of France's troops. That, going on that logic, they now have about 7,000 troops left at best. We are going to overrun them at this rate, which is good because I'm getting sick of the French, so I think their end is coming near. So, let's expedite the process and kill them off here. Right, let's get deploying.
Units, await my orders.
Now, it's a bit of a different battlefield because we've decided to fight in someone's garden, so, well, actually, no, but garden's in my area. So we have these fields that I could pretty much use as my own evil bits of cover. I mean, I don't know how much this cover counts for anything, but, yeah, this cover counts for something, so I can potentially use it to shield my catapults at least. We can put them in a unique position to potentially ward off the French. So I like the idea of doing that actually. Longbows once more will be my front lines. We're going to pop them here, and we're going to give them some stakes. And actually, I might make a second division just with my catapult. So I'm going to put the yeomen here to watch over the catapult, and they can douse their flames and not deploy their stakes because they never deploy their stakes. But yeah, we can have some there, and as far as I can tell, yeah, this is actually a little defensible wall we can use. So that is brilliant. We can use that to kind of funnel the enemy in a way. I know someone's going to come and screech at funneling the AI is a cheat, but the game has given me this opportunity. I haven't like built a purpose funnel here. I have an opportunity here, so we'll do that. I'll have the billman watch over this as well. The dismounted field knights will make my main line, but these guys here, they are going to basically create an artillery emplacement, which we are going to use against the enemy. Our main army will be here, which will comprise of my dismounted feudal knights who are here, and they'll be backed up by my spears. We have two of them lurking here. They will be acting as cover for against any cavalry. Actually, no, put the two over here. This is an easier angle for the cavalry to attack on, so we may as well put more there. We only need one to effectively create a choke point here. So where's my other spear? You're here. Right, you defend this area here, please. Thank you. Come on. Come on. At last, right. That took me some time. So yeah, but they'll defend that area there. All three buildmen, by the way, you can defend this. I don't, you know, yeah, just keep the building together. Actually, no, I'll keep this buildman here to support. You never know when you need an extra buildman, so we'll pop him there, and he can help out here. I mean, we're going to group him in with my main infantry force here, so there you go. And then Archer Militia will provide just an additional array of arrows. They can use their fire arrows because we are fighting a somewhat armoured enemy, and these guys do not pierce armour, so they're just an extra array because, once more, yeah, I am assuming the enemy will just come to me again because they've been doing it so much, I'm used to it at this point. So I'm just kind of going to roll with it for now, but eventually they're probably going to stop falling for it, but until they do, I'm just going to keep using this strategy. Right, anyway, everyone's lined up, everyone's ready to go, and with that, we're going to make the enemy die horribly and slow. Where the hell are they deployed? Oh, they're over here today. So we're targeting my artillery placement then. I don't think they're moving as well. That's fine. I don't mind them not moving, because I can just make a new line and actually do my job as the attacker for once. Right. Lads. Begin the advance forward. Longbows? Where are my longbows? All longbows. Create a position here as well. I want you to get forward and shoot anything you can. Artillery, get yourselves up there. We'll make a position there. And then additional billmen, we are going to move you up here as well. We're going to just start having a big old move around. Move everyone up. If I was fighting defensive, by the way, this would have been the best formation in the world. But oh well. I'm not going to get angry. I shouldn't really deploy defensively, but to be honest, I think I've just gotten used to not you know, the enemy just doing it for me in a way. Sounds lazy, but fuck it. The enemy, I was just letting the enemy make their own bad decisions. Right, everyone's moving up anyway. Cavalry will start getting you moving up. We'll have you try and take control of that hill actually, because that will give us some nice flanking real estate. You two as well. I want you to get up there and just keep an eye on our flanks as well to the best of your ability. You lot as well might want to just start making a position near that other farmhouse, and we can try and use you at that point. It's a shame. I really wanted to use this. I mean, this would have been a great environment for a quick battle, wouldn't it? Really interesting, but oh well, you can't have them all. You can't have them all at the end of the day. Right. Everyone's moving up. Everyone has an idea of where they need to go. We're going to create a new line. I might put the billmen at the front now, actually, because the billmen are probably more in a place just to deal with these softer French enemies rather than the big bastard feudal knight. Well, dismount feudal knights because they're not really in this anymore. They are starting to pull forward more of their troops, so they are going to start making their line. They are actually going to use the house to the best of their ability. So artillery, you're going to target this to the best of your ability. You lot, I'm going to have you peel away just because I don't want you to have some crossbow wars. Longbows, we're going to make our position just ahead of our guys. Just need to get everything to move in as it stands. I just hit spacebar and never bring me anything. I mean, yeah. Spacebar tells me some guys are moving around here, there, and everywhere, right? You lot just get here and just prepare to do your duty for king, country, and everything else. Right, you lot get here. The artillery's found its position where it wants to set up and start firing, so we need to adjust for it accordingly. So, billmen, just get there and then call it a day, because the artillery wants to start firing, and I want to encourage it to do so. The enemy seems quite mesmerised with my knights, so I'm going to try and peel them maybe towards me now, because I don't really want the enemy just to change their formation too much. I need it to be in a set area that I can exploit. Right, longbows, by the way, if they're firing at us, you can be firing at them. Yeomans are now taking their first shots, actually. You lot are getting ready to take your first shots, and rest of you, what have we got running up towards us right now? Some peasant crossbows, right? Take some shots at them, please. Like, they are worth shooting. Right, artillery, what are we up to? Keep targeting whatever's in there closer to rear, please. Just bully their main line as it stands. Right, you lot, just keep bringing down their crossbows. They're our main target for now. I want them all eliminated. We need to be careful where that artillery's shooting its shit though. You arch militias are just gonna keep it closed up there. You lot, how we doing? Keep getting some slight panic attacks with this artillery. It keeps nearly killing all my troops. As it stands, we are doing alright. Yeah, longbows are doing an efficient job of actually killing everything, so yeah, they're doing what they're paid for. Right, artillery, I want you to move forward now and start playing with their main line. They're the guys who I want dead. Longbows, you're here, and you know what, we might... I don't know why you guys ungrouped, by the way, but yeah. Let's move you forward a little bit, because I want to start picking on their main line. It keeps vanishing, which is why we're not keeping very good tabs on it. You lot keep moving up as well. They don't have artillery, so we don't need to be too scared of clumping up together. Catapult, move forward a little bit. I don't want you disrupting my formations like that. It's really messy and quite annoying. Right, you lot, mercenary crossbows are trying to start shit with you again, so I want you just to shit them up, please. I mean, yeoman archers, you guys don't really have many excuses for like missing or fucking up. You know what? Take out the guys who are trying to get close to you as well. I don't appreciate them doing that. But we are doing a fair job bringing those guys down. Artillery, yeah, just target their front line, and we'll inevitably hit their middle line as we do so. We'll keep them in check for now. By the way, nice angle of fire. We're gonna hit a tree instantly. Oh, it might be one of those cool ghost trees you read about in magazines. Oh, it's just gonna fuck up really hard. Nope, yeah, actually, it's a ghost tree. No one cares about the ghost trees, right? Don't know where my next bit of artillery went, by the way. Did that one even fire, or is that one just pretending? Nope, it's just taking its time. And it just took out that farmer's house, right? I won't be pissed off, but that's kind of a farmer who is pleading sovereignty to me, and I've just burned his entire house to the ground. Life is shit for peasants anyway. You should be grateful that I didn't just outright murder him just to claim tax money on it or something, right? Anyway, longbows, you're doing a great job. You're just basically shooting those guys at point blank range, and you're not taking too many casualties in the process, so just keep it up. We'll spook them off by doing so. They're not going to tolerate that for too long. I mean, it's basically a missile volleying thing we're doing here, but they're losing quite badly. Right, artillery, just keep it up. Just keep hitting whatever you can. It's not. I appreciate it's not the easiest battlefield for them to try and score hits on, so they're going to do what they can. Any lucky shots that hits their main line is just brilliant for us. So far we don't seem to be having too much luck, but our luck could turn any second really. How are we doing over here? Yeah, we've just about got those guys wiped out. Yeomans are just cleaning them out. But basically just don't stand a chance, because Yeomans are just going to stand there and just do everything. Like seriously, they are actually just genuinely doing everything for us right now. So Yeomans, just keep up the good fire. Just keep knocking them down. They're useless peasant scum. There we go. It's just so satisfying to watch them get smacked around the res as well. Right, how are we doing here? Yeah, we're doing alright. Might bring my archer militia forward as well. Archers, who are militias. Then again, they can use their fire arrows. Yeah, you know, archer militia, just because our artillery so far looks on my side, I'm gonna try and bring you guys forward. I have a few jobs that I could use you doing, please. Oh, that goes someone else's house, by the way. That's gone. Sure, he was not paying taxes or something, so therefore he has been served due punishment for doing so, or not doing so. So yeah, justice, medieval justice at the end of the day. Right. Don't seem to be getting the really lucky shot in which I completely smack up the enemy as well, which is a shame. Yeah, those peasant crossbows are still fucked, by the way. My losses seem to be quite low, so I remain happy with that. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, keep killing them, keep killing them. Happy to do so. Oh, I think we actually just got our first lucky shot, actually. I don't know what we hit. We hit some peasants, well. Less peasants for me to worry about. They're just foddering and getting away and just I think they just exist just to waste my stamina, actually, so I'm happy that some of them just got absolutely nobbled by my artillery. We now have a better idea of whereabouts they're hiding. So artillery, change your focus. Focus on that centre unit, and we might get a few more successful hits out. Probably just, I mean, in a way I could maybe go for General's Bodyguard now. You know what, yeah, artillery, change course. Try and go for that General's Bodyguard. That might help us out a bit more. Artillery, by the way, why are we all just dying? Come on. You've got some open shots there that I'm seeing you not take, so why don't we start taking some shots, please? You are firing at will, so you literally have no excuse to be not firing. You're like a bit dopey, aren't you? Anyway, there we go. That's just providing additional support to my longbows. Now we are just going to absolutely annihilate their missiles. I'm going to give them nothing, so my infantry can just basically move up completely safe. A bit weird just doing archer on archer duels, isn't it? But oh well. Artillery is moving up now, so we might get the attention of some other unit, which might play to my advantage if we can time out my cavalry, who are just sitting there waiting. I mean, oh look, there's the entire enemy army. Right, artillery. Now that we can see them, blow them all up. So I think they're getting a little bored. So you know what, archer militia, start. Oh, can we not hit anything? Right, archer militias, I want you to start moving forward and start just picking off their main line. don't necessarily want to ignore the archers just yet, so you lot start playing with the archer militia. You lot just try and start hitting the armoured sergeants as well. Like longbows, I want you to start hitting the armoured sergeants. You lot try and hit the armoured sergeants as well. I'm just going to try and now start hitting their main lines, because now the better target's available. I want to kill it. Oh wait, it's just gone invisible again. Damn it. Oh well, I know where they're all hiding now, so you know what? Catapults. As you know, keep on targeting the general, because I think they'll hit something if they do that. Because the shots don't quite meet their marks, so that's just my working theory for now. And we're just burning out a few more of their crossbows because I just hate them. Some of their aiming's so fucking weird, by the way. Right, guys, what's going on over here? We don't need to walk up to them to find them. You do have eyes. I mean, I honestly don't know how they are completely invisible, but yeah. Could we just be a little bit more careful? Like, if your main target goes invisible, just find a new target to hit. The rest of the enemy will show themselves in due time. They're cowards. They're French, after all. That's what they do. Just try and get a few bonus hits out. Oh my god, we nearly actually hit the general's bodyguard then. So we are in a spot of luck here, right? You lot just keep it up. I feel like I haven't used my archers to the best of their abilities today, but it hasn't really been the easiest battle map for me to use for them. I think I just fucked it up by taking a defensive mindset, really, when I should have taken a defensive one, so that's my... Ooh, good shot, good shot. We haven't got to see the male knights appear for a few seconds. We might be able to just get a quick bonus shot out on them. Longbows, get one volley out on them quickly, and yeomans are actually out of ammo now, I believe, so yeomans, pull back to the farm and await further orders. And those male knights disappeared, but we did just get a nice searing hit on the general's bodyguard, so I'm happy with that. Guys, don't go forward. If your target goes invisible, just pick on something else for the time being. I don't need you needlessly risking your lives for no good. And oh, yeah, we are giving the general's bodyguard a close shave now. I mean, seriously, he is. I was honestly expecting the catapult just wouldn't hit him at all. I was just kind of hoping we'd just start accidentally smacking out the rest of the enemy army. But you know what? If we do happen to get a very lucky hit on the enemy general, then I'm all for it, because that means he's no longer in my way and supporting his troops. That's going to give him a, you know, that's going to cripple their morale, and I can basically just wipe out a quarter of the French army once and for all. Like seriously, what the actual hell, France? Why are you so weak? The only reason you're still in this game is because the Pope's been protecting you, but now that I've stopped listening to the Pope, his protection doesn't mean shit, because I don't care what he says, so therefore I am now free to just ruin you. In fact, I could just take this army and march on you with it. Wait, why are you so close to death? Have you just been sat there taking fire all match? Fucking hell, right, come on. Get a shift on, you absolute twatmonger. Find you somewhere new to go. Bloody hell, I wish I'd paid attention to that. That would have been bloody dangerous. Right, that's my error of the day done. How are we doing over here? More or less got the enemy archers just completely wiped out. This has been quite a long battle, by the way. I think this battle's lasted nearly half. No, it hasn't lasted half. It's been about maybe 10 to 15 minutes. And all we've done is just basically sit around and shoot the shit with archers. I approve of that, really. Pretty much the best strategy we can do, really, as it stands. The enemy's hiding, but won't come out of hiding, so I'm just going to sit here and just blow them up. I think we actually just got a few more of them wiped down. I mean, yeah, we're down to 32. What was he on? 45? So we've killed nearly 15 of them with artillery alone. I can definitely get behind that. And how are we doing here? Ooh, a few more lucky shots, actually. Oh, yes, there we go. Artillery! You've got an opportunity. Oh, yeah, because they're moving now. Artillery, you've got an opportunity. All archers, you've got opportunities. The enemy's having a shuffle. Just wildly open fire on their main lines. I don't care what you hit, just shoot indiscriminately now. It sounds like the worst tactic in the world, but to be honest, we need to take this. We need to take this advantage quickly. So we are going to do so. We are going to cause some chaos, kill off a couple of their men, and just bring the numbers down. I mean, oh, brilliant shot there. Right, artillery. Get another shot out as quick as you can. They are panicking. I think they might actually be planning to leave the battlefield soon. I know they haven't been given a distinct advantage, which means they shouldn't really have an excuse for quitting, but I think they might be sending their cavalry to attack my general, which is a very interesting prospect. You know what? You two, don't leave a battle just yet. I think, oh, we're kind of just clinging to the walls, but you know what? If he comes for you, take him on, because that is an opportunity for us just to get rid of their cavalry and keep it in check at the same time, so it isn't getting in my way. Right, artillery, target the centre of their formation. Archers, we're doing good here. Right, longbows who don't have ammo, we've got another one out of ammo. So right, lads, just pull back to the shed. You're done for right now. You've served me very well. You lot start targeting the armoured sergeants, archer militia. We're doing good. Everyone's shooting at something right now. We've got a constant stream of fire just going right into the enemy formation. Artillery, they're just going to keep on firing. Try and target those armoured sergeants because it looks like a few of the enemies are now starting to disappear. So our window of opportunity is now shutting. So come on, nice one. Look at that. I think that was a fair few enemies who just got burned to death there. Right, try and get a shot out on the... Oh, the farm saved their lives there. Shouldn't have fenced it below. That's a very resilient fence. Longbows, if you have the opportunity, can you try and just get a couple of shots out on those dismounted feudal knights? I would love them to be dead. And archers, can we just start targeting them? Ah, we lost them, right. Start targeting the merc crossbows again. Not you guys, by the way. You're out of ammo. Get to a shed. Longbows with ammo. Start targeting the general's bodyguard. Actually, you can hit the general's bodyguard. So I want you to pick on him. Archer militias, by the way, you know what? Douse your flames. They're not armoured. They're not worth your time. I really should have doused those flames a long time ago. So just keep going for now. Just keep blowing out the archers. Just keep blowing out the arrows, and you'll do fine. I want to see if we can actually just get this guy wiped out with artillery fire alone. Catapults are now out of ammo as well. So you guys go back to the shed. We are going to call it a day on archers any second now. We are just going to let our last few guys just wear out their ammo, and then we are going to go in for the kill. My archer losses have been quite heavy, by the way, but I don't think they've been as heavy as Francis. I think overall we have won the missile game, but they have managed to prolong it for quite a period of time, and they are trying to get a couple on my flank. I think we need to send someone to dispatch that. Have a unit of billmen go forward and put their smack down. Or you lot as well. Just take good notice of them and just give them a couple of volleys as well. You might just be able to bring them down with volleys alone. But a unit of billmen is being dispatched just to put them down as well. Yeah, doing some good shots there. Right, you archers, just go back to these guys. Billmen, I'm going to recommend you get in there and you get in fast before they get another volley out. Especially now that I've just finished off my last volley. So my archers just gone there. All my archers, by the way, are now completely, totally exhausted. I think my longbows are actually just loosening off their very final volley now before they call it a day. So that's our last volley. Hopefully they made it count. Maybe even kill off the general. But nah, I don't think he's taken a single shot all of this time. Right, longbows, regroup, go to the shed and await further orders. Right, you lot, you forced them to skirmish for now. So pull yourselves back. Make it quick though, but you have done something quite valuable for me. You've given me that window of opportunity. Right, all units, start shooting down anything that's trying to have a little shufty around. They are eligible targets now, so get in there and do everything you can, please. And as well, just take advantage of this brief window of opportunity. In fact, you know, get the fire arrows back out, because you know what? Those are armoured targets, and therefore I want them to. Want them burned, really, at best. Right, you lot just, you know, go for anything that's an armed sergeant, even if it's a peasant, just burn it. At least I said just burn it, and we're not getting any shots out. Come on, there we go. Yeah, window of opportunity is just closed again. Alright, we got a couple of shots out of these, you know, even if it's just one volley, it's still worth our time. Right, you lot, you're out of ammo, head for the shed. Right, who's left? You lot, right. Still got quite a bit of ammo left in these guys, but I see the mercenary spearmen have actually come to show themselves, so try and focus your... Ah, fuck, they disappeared. Right, I was going to say there would be a fun new target. Right, turn off your fire arrows, by the way. Right, I think I'm going to fast forward at this point, just because this battle has now dragged on, and it's just really a case of me just basically smacking out their archers, who are getting pretty low on health now. Their archers aren't going to last much longer. Mine, I'm more or less taking the damage, but they have seen better days, so it's kind of half and half. we're giving and we're taking, but then again, I think we're now starting to take more than we give, which is of a concern to me. I mean, yeah, about all these the writing's on the wall for these archers now, right? Archers, I'm not satisfied with your performance anymore. I want you to retreat, and we're gonna accelerate our plans for the next phase. Now we're gonna make our move on the French. Right, Billman, advance on the western side of the farm. Swords, go on the eastern side of the farm. Actually, no, other way around. Swords on the west, Bills on the east, because I know the knights are somewhere around there. You lot have not been taking any more hits, thankfully. You are just in a position where we are waiting for the French. They have kind of kept a few troops on the flank there. He's got his eye on me. Knights over here, by the way, let's start moving in, as will the spears who have been guarding him so diligently. So come and join the scrap. All archers, just group up and not necessarily withdraw, but I want you just to get away from here now. And he's hiding levy spears as well. Come and join the fun. Right, here we go then. Phase 2. Let's just go for the good old infantry scrap now. Scrap we should win. Haven't done as much missile damage as I kind of hoped to, so I kind of wasted everyone's time here. But at the same time, I think we did a sufficient amount of damage, especially with our artillery. Our artillery's really put the hurts on them. We've lost 70%, they've lost 32%, so but they're weakened at this rate. And I think as it stands anyway, even in a straight melee fight, we were going to win. But I like to use my archers to soften them up first. That is my preferable tactic at the end of the day in these games. But right, start targeting their units. The feudal knights are the priority. If we can try and avoid dealing with peasants for now, I'd rather it be so that, you know, you can get in there and you can be the peasant cleavers. Don't know where they're going actually. Right, knights, start looking for an excuse to flank. They're up to something, but I can't quite work it out. So for now, we'll let them do what they're doing, and we'll wait and see how their plan evolves. Because
the battle is very much in our favour. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Whatever they're up to, it's a bit of a mystery to me. Right, Billman, I want you to start advancing on this side of the farm. We're going to get around the flank of the enemy. Knights, I want you to speed it up and just get a straight flank ready. I want you to basically go and assassinate the general. I think they're actually they're either doing the world's crappiest flank attack, or they've just stopped trying. Right, you lot, pick off whatever's left of the crossbowmen. Let's not have them be active in the battle again. I'm gonna try and keep an eye on those guys. They're up to something and I just can't quite put my finger on it. Right, you lot, they're just having fun with peasants, and we've just started engagements here. We're just basically fighting off their spears. Right, just get in there, fight off anything you can. Knights, just keep the flanks going. What have we got trying to come down on is their armoured sergeants? Right, no. Let's keep you lot away from those sergeants. They're not for you to deal with. You are not to play with the armoured sergeants. They are advanced. I want you to try and get on the back of the mailed knights. Well done, by the way. You flushed out the general. Get him killed. And you lot, turn, face, get rid of those merc spears. I think they are just attempting to get in my way. He's going to try and pin my mailed knights. Yeah, that's what he was up to. He was going to try and pin me. He may pin some of my knights,
Foolish
but
general has thrown his life away. Perhaps our chances of victory with it.
I was just going to say, at least my general isn't dead, and then now he's dead.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Augustine, this is not what I wanted to see out of you. Good thing your replacement's already on the way. You failed me, Augustine. That's all I'm going to say. I'm disappointed in you. And it's a shame, because in your prime, you were a damn good general. But you let the team down at the end of the day, my man. Right, you lot, try and find something to do. There's random French people just running around everywhere.
Like the coward he is. Press on. Our men have captured the enemy general. Guard him well and make it so he can see us defeat the rest of his army.
Ooh, he'll be worth some money then. Right, you lot, chase down anything that's retreating now. Just go on a retreat chase. I am losing control of the battlefield because it's just a fucking confusing. It's in a forest again. It's like they're my weakness or something. But just start chasing down anything that's routing. I think the enemy are just about now in the phase where it is a mass rout. Trying to work out what's actually not routing yet, because otherwise we would have had victory declared, unless it's something hiding. Unless they've got someone trying to sneak up on the flanks, maybe. There's the losers, right? Billman, you got some armoured sergeants who are going to try and come back into this one, and some more armoured sergeants, right? Billman and Levy Spears, I want you to turn and face and get ready to deal with them. You lot just turn around. Knight, keep at a safe distance because I don't think they're going to stay in battle for very long. So we're gonna do something with him. And you lot, yeah, just keep on chasing. Right, we've pretty much got the enemy done now. It's a done deal for us. Victory is going to happen, and we can say, hooray! We beat the French yet again. How fun is life, isn't it? Oh, it is so fun, especially when you're killing off the French. Soldier, they're running, right. Spears just coming in to support. Knights are going to come in and deal with those guys. Billman, jump down. You lot jump down.
The enemy army flees the field.
I want as many dead as possible now. Let's just get those kills in. Right, you lot, you've got a unit, right. Pursue those guys. Augustine's bodyguard. Just keep on bringing down those peasants. You lot, there's some juicy mercenary spears there to chase down, so get rid of them. I mean, at the end of the day, those guys are a drain on the French economy, but at the same time, I don't want them serving France anymore. And I'm not going to hire them anyway, because I can recruit my own better spears. So just put them out of their misery. They're not worth my time. Just get rid of them. They're just parasites at the end of the day, feeding off the French ailing, corpsing war machine. Well, it's not really a war machine, it's probably a war bicycle they have. And that, it's got a wonky chain. Right, guys, you've got them on the run. Just move in and finish. Knights, or spears, or whatever. Let the Knights take over. They've got this. Don't worry, they've got this. Right, everything is just about dead. Well done, everyone. You've done a fantastic job, Ben. I commend you for your absolute brilliance in this battle, and I think we are... Yeah, there we go. Not a lot of escapees at the end of the day, methinks. Yeah, a few have escaped, but a low number at that. General, chase down that mercenary crossbowman. I'm just having everyone chase him down because it's funny to me. Anyone else escaping? Apparently we've got a couple of escapees heading in this direction. Who is escaping? Well, we've got that guy. Right, you lot. Come on, take him down. Take down that peasant. He's trying to run away. Come on. And he's not going to take down the last remaining crossbow. Get rid of him, men. Bloody mercs. Hate them. Good job. Right. Yeah, it's just those peasants. Right, get rid of them all. And then we've given the French a nice thumping.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great virtue and valor.
Good one, men. Could have been better, but you know what? That's one of the bigger French armies wiped out, and to be honest, we've taken out, basically we've taken out a quarter of our entire armed forces, so I shall not dispute that, despite losing nearly 500 men, but we can rebuild, and we can get ready for the next wave. So, a very fine job. Shame we lost Augustine, but at least we captured the enemy general, so we'll either brainwash him into my army, or better yet, we'll just kill him. Just kill the bugger. I don't see any need to keep him alive unless the French are willing to pay a fair price for him, which I may be willing to do so. However, that would mean releasing 819 other bastards with him. Let's see what price we can put on his head.
Entering woods and preparing to ambush me.
Well, this entire army is going to be worth nearly 5,000 florins, so the King of France better have deep pockets if he wants this one, but I will give him the offer since... Yeah, there's a character on the table, and I know they like to keep their characters,
The king will pay for our return.
I think you're not telling the truth there, my friend, but I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe your king's going to be a bit more generous this time around. Well, they had the opportunity, and the French squandered it. That's a dead dude there.
The day is ours, sire.
And yeah, a noble death. Augustine is no longer with us, unfortunately. Enemy army rout, they're gone. Right, you
Sire.
could potentially catch up and deal with Captain Junior in this turn, which I like the sound of. So that is going to be the first thing we do on the next episode. For that is where we are going to call that a day. So what have we achieved? Well, I think we've achieved a fair bit today as I just sit around and merge armies. I mean, yeah, we actually have achieved a fair bit. We have brought down a big French army, brought down a small French army. And next time, here's 2 more French armies, which we're going to kick around. And we're going to get ready to deal with a Polish. For it seems they're going to just keep on attacking us. And we're going to try and have a look at our new Mongolian neighbours. But apart from that, I hope you've enjoyed, my friends. And I will see you on the next episode for more Medieval 2 Total War. So I hope you've enjoyed. And I hope you also have a fantastic evening. See you later.